Are you a good sport?
Yes.
How are you working with Walmart Canada to market the release of the game?
Very carefully.
What's something we can do in the open world that we didn't know about?
You can kill weird wasteland animals.
What kind of animals are there?
Something that looks like a buffalo and crazy dogs.
The big two. From the start of the game, how long until we get complete freedom in the open world?
30 minutes.
Can we get that number down at all?
If you play really fast.
What's the coolest power?
Shatter is the coolest power.
What's the lamest power?
Barrier is the lamest power, because that's all about hiding.
Has id been more involved with the development of Quake Champions or Rage 2?
More involved in Quake Champions.
So is Avalanche kind of like your super ego?
Avalanche is the twin brother we never knew we had.
What's the smallest vehicle type?
The motorcycle.
What's the biggest vehicle?
Biggest vehicle in Rage 2 is Convoy Leader.
It's bigger than the monster truck?
It's bigger than the monster truck.
How big is this open world compared to the first Rage?
It's a lot bigger, definitely, and more open.
Quake, Doom, Rage, Love?
What?
What's the sexiest thing in any id game?
The shotgun. Every shotgun.
What's the most metal thing?
The chainsaw, the railgun.
Do you level up in this game?
No, but you do progress everything.
Is there fast travel?
Yes.
Is there loot?
Yes, we have lots of loot.
Is there crafting?
Yes, you can craft.
Did Roald Dahl's estate ever reach out to you about that BFG thing?
If they do, we definitely know where they can put the F.
What's the skill tree like?
The skill tree gives you your freedom of choice and your freedom to progress the way you want.
Is it big?
Skill tree is pretty big, yeah.
Was John Goodman busy?
No, but his character, unfortunately, died. But he was a great guy to work with.
How'd he die?
We don't know.
So you guys cast Dan from Roseanne in Rage 1 and named him Dan. Did you steal that from Roseanne or did they steal it from you?
Funny you said that, because I never realized that until someone told me well afterwards. And the first actor we hired to play Dan Hagar did so badly. We went to recast him and found John Goodman.
If John Goodman wasn't busy, would he have performed at E3 instead of Andrew WK?
I would have loved to see that.
Is Andrew WK music actually in the game, like on the radio or anything?
Currently it's not, but you never know. We'll have to wait and see.
Can you complete the game without firing a single bullet?
No, it's an id Software game.
DLC plans?
Yes, we have plans for some free content and we have some plans for some paid content. You'll find out soon.
Why doesn't anyone in the post-apocalypse wear normal clothes?
Because that wouldn't be very post-apocalyptic, would it?
That'd be pre-apocalyptic.
Definitely.
Where did Jesse Pinkman get that light gun version of Rage 1?
It was a lot of fun to make a special version of the game just for him.
Will Saul Goodman play Rage 2 at any point?
I definitely hope he plays the game at some point.
But wouldn't the chronology be all messed up because the Better Call Saul takes place before?
Yes, but remember, he survived.
Maybe it'll be the last scene of the show.
We'll have to wait and see.
How many factions are there?
We have around 6 factions.
Crunchy or creamy?
Definitely crunchy.
We actually have a fan question, if you want to check that out real quick.
Sure.
Hey Rage team, Leo Vader here from Game Informer. I gotta ask, crunchy or creamy?
Still crunchy.
Who would win in a fight between the asteroid that wiped out humanity and the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs?
Definitely the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Do you think they've ever met?
Maybe.
Is there a dream sequence in this game?
No, there's no dream sequence in this game.
Do you ever do peyote in the desert?
You'll have to wait and see.
How often does my character speak?
A lot.
How many people do you think said there was a Rage 1?
Only my grandmother.
Is it true that rage is a contraction of ripe old age?
I think it's got a lot of good life to it.
Is rage short for rampage?
No, rage is short for garage.
Oh.
When we were coming up with the names for Rage, Marty Stratton, game director on Doom, suggested Rage because rage was in the word garage and rage was all about vehicles.
Hearing them say your name, Willits, in the Doom movie, greatest moment of your life?
It makes it the best movie ever. It's my only criteria for best movie ever.
For me, it's the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes because the character's name is Leo. So that's my favorite movie.
People ask me what my favorite movie is. I said, that's obvious.
Yeah.
The Doom movie.
Easy.
It's the greatest movie ever made.
Is there dual wielding?
No, but we have some pretty awesome weapons.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how Borderlands is this game?
-5.
Is there swimming?
No, because I hate swimming in video games. That's literally why there's no swimming. Because I hate...
You fought against it?
Yes.
Was it frustrating that you couldn't get the Mad Max license for Rage 2 because some developer called Avalanche was using it?
We have a lot of freedom in the Rage 2 universe. It's a liberating game to make.
Is the world dense?
The world's dense enough.
How many biomes are there?
5 or 6 or so.
Why don't you call them biodomes?
Because there are no domes. They're just biomes.
What's the biggest one?
Biggest biome is the biome that looks the most like the original Rage.
Is the main character named Rage Raymond?
No, the main character is named Walker.
It's not too late to change it.
You should ask me why there's no first name.
Why is there no first name?
Because you can play as a male or female.
How long will it take to complete the main story?
That remains to be seen. We're still working on it.
Id. Your detractors say more like idn't. How do you respond?
Now's the best time for it. We have all our IPs, and they're all making money and successful.
Microtransactions?
We'll just have to wait and see what we have planned to announce.
Michael transactions?
Definitely no microtransactions. And no loot boxes.
Do you guys like it when you shoot people and blood comes out of the people where you shoot them?
We have fun, reactive, over-the-top combat.
How big is Rage 2's open world? Can you show me with your hands? Why is the post-apocalypse so popular?
Because it's so liberating to make a game in a post-apocalyptic world.
Do you remember Hexen?
Yes, I remember Hexen.
Fondly?
This is a good game.
Where do you go from mega textures? Giga textures?
For Rage 2, nowhere. Mega textures look good, but they weren't very good for gameplay.
Will this game have some pretty subtle subtextures?
No subtextures.
Did you guys have to make the first Rage to understand the second one?
Yes, definitely.
Are there any companions that fight alongside you?
In Rage 2?
Yeah.
No.
How about real life?
Definitely. We got a lot of those.
In a way, is there anything more apocalyptic than a Walmart? Is that why you went with them?
If you're going to prepare for a post-apocalyptic world, shopping at Walmart before you go, it's not a bad idea.
What's the angriest you've ever been?
When that mod came out for Doom 3, where you could tape the flashlight onto the gun, hated that mod.
Ruin the game.
It did, totally.
Did your lead artist's cat sit on his keyboard when you were coming up with the color palette for the game?
Yes, definitely. We didn't even know that pink was in the color wheel until Rage 2.
What was your favorite game to work on, not including this one?
Quake 3. Quake 3 is the most perfected, fine-tuned, skill-based shooter ever made. And no one can argue with me on that. No one.
What audio was playing in the room when the actors were flailing around in that Rage 2 reveal video?
Definitely some punk rock.
Do you have that raw video? Can we have that?
No, that is definitely in the archives.
How many verbs can you list for interactions in Rage 2 other than the word shoot?
Pound, slam, shatter, hit, jump, run fast, run really fast.
Run slow?
Yeah, there's not much slow running.
Honk.
Honk. You can honk.
Is there multiplayer?
No, there's currently no multiplayer.
New Game Plus?
There's no New Game Plus because after the main story, you can keep playing. It's already plus.
What's the frame rate?
60.
Is it uncapped on PC?
Yes.
The PC version is just going to be so much better, right?
There's some advantages to the PC version, but all the platforms are good.
All right. Have you thought about telling other developers how to make pretty games that run really well?
We've tried, but they don't listen.
Are there flying vehicles?
Yes, we have a flying vehicle.
Have you played Avalanche's hunting game, The Hunter?
Yes, it's actually really good.
Do you think more people should play it?
Definitely. I suggest it. There's 2 versions.
Photo mode?
Yes, definitely photo mode.
Can you take selfies in it?
We'll have to wait and see.
Have you tried the Pizza Hut wing sticks?
Those are actually quite tasty.
Have you seen Kroll?
Yes, I have.
Before Rage 1?
Definitely. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. Second only to Doom.
Can you customize your character?
There is some stuff you can do, but we'll have to wait to talk about that.
New game pus?
There may be some pus in the game.
Follow-up question, photo mote?
No photo mode.
Is Rage in the same universe as any of your other games?
You'll have to wait and see. There may be some surprise.
How much story is plenty?
More than none.
But what if there was less story in this game?
Why would you need less story?
What's the coolest weapon?
It's the grabs. It's like gravity gun. We should see some good YouTube videos.
What's the most overpowered weapon?
Definitely the rocket launcher. It is an id Software game.
Is there weapon modding?
No, but it's weapon upgrades.
Car modding? Car upgrades?
Yes, you can upgrade your Phoenix.
Wait, is there story in this game?
Yes. It's a good story.
Can you point to a single thing in this game that has been directly influenced by Todd Howard?
Keep this between us. The dragons in the game.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Okay. Shh.
Has this game influenced Todd Howard spiritually?
I hope so.
How long would you survive in the apocalypse?
After making 2 post-apocalyptic games, I think I'd be good. Stick with me, I'll keep you alive.
Which enemy type is your favorite?
Goon Squad, definitely.
Is this games as a service?
Not in a traditional sense, but yes, we do plan to support this game and continue the tale.
Will your game servers be serviceable if you serve your game as a service?
We don't actually have game servers.
We heard you were once Goldie the Gopher at the U of M.
That is definitely true. best job I had right after working at Software.
Do you have any evidence to provide that you aren't currently Goalie the Gopher?
No. No, I don't.
Is there going to be a switch port?
We're looking into it.
Are good endings hard to do?
Yes, because
Dreams stripped down beyond firelight. I would go over, but my only coat soft white. And the scene